triumphants. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Space for him to turn and look. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to play him in. Balogun! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Çalhanoğlu. And Çelik. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Richards. Adams. Dest. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Çelik getting this one clear.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he's there to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. McKennie. And it's Adams. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Robinson engages and forces him off the ball. Aktürkoğlu. Good, strong midfield running here. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Stood up well to him there. Demiral. Now it's... And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Kachu! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Adams. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yüksek. Chance, surely! Richards can clear it away. And here's Güler. He's shifting through the gears here. Robinson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Aktokolu. Now it's Goulet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. Shapes to shoot! Kajolu. Good driving run. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Real chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 7.
Turkey have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ream. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chance here to counter. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Aimed at the far side. Adams. Now Pulisic. McKennie. Now it's Balogun. Aktokolu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. "30 minutes gone. Ream wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And that has left him in a heap. McKennie gets across and deals with it. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pulisic. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pulisic. Pulisic making good progress. Now it's Aktakolu. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu powering forward here. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Goulet. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McKennie, and he's been shifted off it. Yilmaz. Yilmaz! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yilmaz clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, this does not look good. Kadiolu is the guilty party there. Goulet. Goulet. There he goes, motoring forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, this could be a chance. Dest. Foot in. Bardakci charging forward down that flank. In towards the back. Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Aktakolu driving forwards. Goulet, and one more try! Well, there's the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adams. Turkey have it back and can go again. Now it's Goulet. Goulet! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And we'd like
to review the first half.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Turkey looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
welcome everyone, our lads.
So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's Balogun.
Balogun really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Arda Güler. Güler ventures forward. Yüksek. He's having a hit! Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Güler. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Richards gets over and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Balogun. No way through there. He's on it, can he get away? That's rather hopeful.
And he could have done himself a...
He's having a shot! Oh, good spread. Dest, great defending, strong and determined. That's a good run down the left. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's slung out wide. Turkey are looking to break at pace.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Yilmaz. Driven in. Good read, needed to be. Turkey just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's Çalhanoğlu! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Adams. Dest. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Aktürkoğlu! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Adams. Here's McKennie. In with the challenge.
The attendance for this match
60
was
minutes played.
80,607.
Kadiolu venturing down the left. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Dest. Oh, no joy this time.
The United States really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There will be a throw-in. Dest. Now it's Akçakolu. And it's Arda Güler. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Akçakolu. He is through here. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz with the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Adams. McKennie. And it's Adams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Akçakolu. Çelik. Çelik makes a move down the right. Kökçü. To Akçakolu. Akçakolu! And what a big Yilmaz! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Richards. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yüksek. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Pulisic. The United States do have a chance to counter here. Dest. Akçakolu looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Güler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kadiolu. Now it's Kökçü. He'll try from distance! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he is dashing away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Pulisic. Yilmaz. Oh, it's come loose. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Good effort from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Aktokolu. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Goulet. Yilmaz. McKennie. Just 5 minutes left. Richards cuts it out. McKennie. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Arda Güler. Closing it, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Balogun. Now it's Balogun. Balogun. And the shot! Well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Dieter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Pulisic.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The United States give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Bardakcha. He's shooting! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Where just eases him off the ball. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Kadiolu picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And now we observe the national anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Well, we're on the way. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu. There he goes, motoring forward. Kukçu! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kukçu certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. He's having a pop! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Adams. Driving forward. Ream clears it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Çelik got a long way forward to join the attack. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The United States are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's McKennie. Well, that's well seen too. Aktukolu. And here's Kökçü. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Richards. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Demiral does really well there. He is strong. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Balogun. That has ended up in no man's land. Ball is over the line. Yilmaz. He's found some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! And he's straight offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Çalhanoğlu, this is promising. In once more.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Robinson. Adams and Richards. Adams. Yüksek did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played out towards the right wing. Güler. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's their second corner of the game. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. The United States have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Demiral clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's in a great position here. And here's Güler. Shoots! Oh, what has happened here? And that is well cleared. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Aktukolu. Çelik. Shot could be on. Chance! Pulisic. And the shot's on here. It's a loose ball, and again! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Is number 21.
Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Dest. Now it's Balogun. He's shifting through the gears here. Richards promptly onto that, and that is that. Yilmaz, good driving run. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pulisic, and that's gone loose. Takes a shot. Oh, denied, brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shot a goal. He's got away with one there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Aktakolu. And the keeper's got it again. Adams. He is through here. Yilmaz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Adams, Robinson, looking to play him in, takes a shot, and he's gone looking for safety. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. Now there's and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams, he is onto this. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's tidy. McKennie. Shot, surely! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The United States cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that
now. Robinson getting this one clear. Turkey heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Robinson running with the ball. He's got away. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Yuksek. Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? And no mistake. The United States are back on level terms. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 20.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aktokolu. Aktokolu ventures forward. Yilmaz. Yilmaz going like a man possessed. Applies the finish! The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dest. And it's McKennie. Balogun. And here's Pulisic. And that was nowhere near his best. And the finish! Goal! The United States! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
The United States leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Richards gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The United States now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Balogun. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Everyone, please welcome our players.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kajolu ploughing through the middle. Richards can clear it away. Balogun absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. That's another chance. And there's a goal. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Yilmaz. Adams. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yilmaz goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yilmaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pulisic. And it's Robinson. And Ream. Pulisic. Oh, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Pulisic. The ball goes in. Cleared away. And he's being shifted off it. Yilmaz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aktakolu being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Tries from a long way out. Pulisic.
Turkey are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Balogun. Pulisic. McKennie. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Goulet. Goulet makes a move down the right. Tries a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Yilmaz quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
953.
And he's forced to go back. Goulet. Yilmaz. Yilmaz goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pulisic. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dest, given the lift of his goal. Wriggles his way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and
just about within shooting range. Robinson.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Celik. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Çalhanoğlu powering forward here. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get rid. Pulisic does really well to win the ball there. Adams. Goulart going forward. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for options for movement. Bardakci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, they could break here. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Balogun. Now it's McKennie. That's destined for the flank. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Turkey really could have done without this. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Save by Çakır.
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Punched away. Aktürkoğlu. Aktürkoğlu gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, well played, well played. Corner number 3 coming up. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Shapes to shoot! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kukçu. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Turkey really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That's good running with the ball. Good ball, good take. Aktukolu purring through the gears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And can he finish it? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So their fourth corner of the game. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, shooting chance! The United States have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
McKennie tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's managed to get free. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is just off target. The United States making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
The United States now on the verge of victory. Kachu! He's got it all! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. 4 extra minutes added on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Kadiolu. Now it's Balogun. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very soon. Alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're ready now for the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will.